That is why I said after listening to that last video you sent me, this is something that has been going on in somebody's brain. So they will always want to have a way to unleash it. Even even the timing of the unleashment or whatever, the brouhaha that's gonna come out of it. Let me know when you can see my screen. Yeah, let me know when you can see my screen. Just wait a little. You will see it. But let me know when if you can see it. Alright. You might have to lower the volume of that your computer. What of your daughter? How is she doing? She's cooking. Hmm? What is she cooking? What is she cooking? Anyway, I don't really know those foods. Do I know them? Do I know them? Precious Savior. Tried and proved with thanksgiving. So you see those guys. I'm fine. You see those guys that are usually anti-immigrants. So every of their problem, they will always find a way to blame it on the immigrants. They will always, if they don't have a job, they will say it's because of the immigrants. If they are not being paid well, they will say it's because of the immigrants. If they are not, whatever it is, they will always find a way to blame it on the immigrants, even when the immigrants are completely innocent of whatever it is. And that is even another thing is even their state is even a capitalist state, meaning the employers of labor will always look for cheap labor, and that is the only way they can remain competitive in the international market. Are you getting it? Because, for example, most of the electronic devices used in the world today are not made in the West. Look at it, from Samsung to your iPhone to your almost everything, your electronics. If you turn it, you will see China or South Korea. It's usually from the Asia because of cheap labor. You get, imagine how much you guys charge for an hour of job there. Then imagine this thing, iPhone, being assembled in the UK. Then you know how long it will take to assemble one iPhone. Then how much do you think is going to be sold? Are you getting it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, they can design it in the West, but the production will eventually be from Asia. Yeah. Even Apple is written designed in California, made in China. The same thing with what's happening to Tesla vehicle now. Most of this thing is from Giga Shanghai. Giga Shanghai. That guy is anti-immigrants now. You don't know. People even say he's a racist, but you can't really say that because of yeah, yes, he was. Not even American parents. The mother is from Canada. The father is either a Dutch, you guess, but they are South Africans. You know, those days now, it's the same immigration. You know, in those days, a lot of Dutch immigrated to Africa. You know, then they actually built South Africa as a permanent destiny. They had no intention before that. Africa Rising and the rest of them took them off government, but they still control the government of South Africa anyway. So Elon Musk is a whatever it is, he's even the owner of Twitter. So whatever it is that has to do with immigration, Elon Musk always supports the conservatives. He will always support whatever it is. So they will always be like that. What about? You get, what about this? When you try to point out something, they will always want to what about to justify. You get certain actions, which is it's happens actually. Okay. The weather. Wow, really? Yeah. Yeah, sorry about that. Very, very sad. Very sad, honestly. Something you think you already outgrown, all of a sudden is beginning to come back in the society. Nope. Hey, yeah. Do you know that these guys, these racist guys, there was a clip I was watching. Even when a black lady marries a white guy, it pains them so much. I don't know. I'll be like, what the hell is going on? When somebody make their marital choice, you still blame them. What kind of a thing is that? You know? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The nuclear family now, the extended family. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Somebody, one of my friends that live in Minnesota, US. You know, there was a time we were discussing something. So he said, if you live in America, or that if you don't live in America and maybe listening to American news channels, you will think there's no racism in America. But the reality is, if you now live in America and then you start following up with the happenings, you now find out how difficult it is to live in America. You get? He even said that he prefer to live in Europe where you are being made to know that they don't want you, they don't love you. You get? Than living in America. Yes, that's what his name is Chamberlain. He said that living in America where they pretend to love you. But if you want to know if they really love you, one day just visit the home of your co-worker that lives with their parents. As a black man, visit their home. You see how they'll be looking at you. Even though you guys has been living together for over 100 years, even though they've been living with black men, but they still keep that distance. You know, they make you understand that you are completely different. You don't even visit them. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. When you are under probation. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Okay. Very rich. They still live in the same place almost. Okay. Yeah. Imagine a matured man for that reason. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Mm. Okay. Imagine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Yes, it can happen. Yeah. Okay. He hasn't even divorced the moment. Yeah. Okay. He had to leave. Yeah. I got it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I do. Yes, I do. That is his plea for this thing now for asylum, right? Okay, okay, for real. Okay, okay. Yes, just like this our athletes that would reach Beijing and run out. reach France and disappear. But that is very embarrassing, seriously. And considering the woman's own background, it is now as if two of them are struggling. This one is already in a better position. I understand what he's saying. Imagine. But do you know the truth? The truth is this, eh? If that dude didn't quit that marriage, he would have he would have ended his whole life in Germany without returning to Nigeria. That is that kind of marriage because if you see the settings, you will know that everything about them will revolve around that family until the end of his life. That is just it's a dynasty. You get it's a dynasty. All those big families they don't want anybody to move. You get so it's just like your Queen Elizabeth now. Your Queen Elizabeth had to go and marry a man now. You know that and bring to their family. You get so that man's history is already obliterated. You get okay. You don't know. Do you hear about him? So that is that kind of dynasty. They will go and bring a man. You just stay there. Your own family forever will be gone. You get alright. Let me tell you something. What you just said reminded me of one movie I watched, one Nollywood movie. So this guy in Kemo or Sofia, whatever they call him. So his father was a king. You get so, and this man and the Osavia was getting older and expecting his father to die so he can assume the throne. You get so the father was still living. So one day Osavia told one of his friends that he really have to kill his father. His friend was like, why not allow nature to take its natural course? That the man will grow old and then Sophia said no. That nature takes a lot of time. In fact, let me even tell you, I might be waiting for this man to die and I will even be the one to die before so, You said the guy in question might be waiting for the old man to die, and he himself will be the one to to go before him. You know that. So by living, right? Actually true to an extent, and then that even that his move actually will prove something to that family because they were actually expecting him to leave. They might be seeing him as an opportunist. You get, now he's gotten his papers, he's made some money, he's made them, he has left for whatever reason. You get. So in those days he was down. Did he not know that they were living in that house? He knew, but he never left because he had no choice. Are you getting it? So that is just it. That's the problem. You are correct. So loyalty sometimes can be trickery. You know, somebody said, then let your loyalty not even be tested. Just pray your loyalty is not tested. Yeah. Yeah. He shouldn't have left. That is loyalty. He should have just wait. Stay full. Even he should even have been the best person to that man, to the old man. Try to prove the man wrong. By being everything the man never thought he could ever be. You get? I'm here. I'm with you. Okay. So they just give it to him to build up, not that they are selling it to him. Give away price. Yeah. Okay, for living, right? Okay. Okay lah. Okay. No problem. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, sure he will. And he will always have, you know what it takes for somebody to plunge into mental illness because you left them. It means that they are completely committed to your relationship with them. You get? That is just what it means. They were completely invested in your relationship with them. Yeah. Imagine. Of course, the kind of love he be getting now is the same kind of love he gave to the lady because the love he gave to the lady was not actually a pure love. You know that. What he gave the lady was a transactional love. He had to love the lady because he had no choice. You get? You say if it were to be a Nigerian lady, No, no, let me tell you something. If it were to be Nigerian lady, there are dynasties. Let me explain this. It happens like that in every place. There are families that are, it's just like you now marrying Otedola's daughter. Are you getting it? That kind of a family where Otedola almost do everything, buy every kind of car for his children, everything. So that kind of love that and bond that has been built, and then they want the family wealth to revolve within the family. So they will see you as living, taking somebody out of their family is a very big concern for them. Are you getting it? So it's a dynasty, and they take a lot of this thing to maintain it. It just happens. So even if you must leave, you must come from a very big family too, in order to marry and live with their daughter. If not, you are not living. They can afford to give you any life you want to live, but the only thing they wouldn't want is you leaving that place. We have a patriarchal system now where man will always be, so trying to blend into such arrangement will not really work. Yeah. Yeah. What are you even washing? Oh my god. Okay. Yes, I do. Okay. 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 Yeah. But usually that. The problem is one of the reasons for that is because of our economic situation. So even in marriage, people see marriage as a sort of means to escape financial difficulties, poverty, all those things. So once they start getting that money, they won't have any other thing to keep them. They just want to try to do anything that will offend you so you can end the marriage. Imagine. Yeah. So it takes time. Yes, I do. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Mm. Yeah. They couldn't have told him. Mm. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah. 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 Mm. Yeah. 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 Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Child education. Yeah. Yeah. And you are not even supposed to. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Of course, of course. There's a limit to to what you can do about it. Yeah. Abby. Okay. It's not really easy. So it's not really easy. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. No? Sister fellowship. Okay. 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 Which is a big mistake. If it were to be that he was married already, not just marrying because, oh my God, that's a serious mistake. I will forget you. Take a moment. Yeah. What? Yeah. Yes, I remember. Okay, they live in London. He married another person. Yeah. 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 Yes, I do. I definitely do. Not the only God. Not the only God. Everything people will say. Anyway, maybe that's how God wants it anyway. Yeah. Yeah, yes, but that is true. Some families actually do that. And then another thing is usually when you are living, like our people will likely say that now that you want to travel abroad, there's one thing that is certain for you. You know when you are leaving, but when you are returning, you don't know. You know, you definitely do not know when you're gonna come back. So they will tell you, you see this family you are seeing now, all these faces of people, both the elderly, the youth, and the middle. You know that some of them you may not meet them alive, and you may not even be able to they tell us now, and you may not even be able to come for their funeral. So you will understand the burden that is ahead of you, and that is the reality at the end of the day. All those people you see in that family before leaving, even in your village, you may not be able to see all of them again by the time you come back. Some of them you hear the news of their death, but you can't be able to come back to for the burial, for the funeral. Yeah, so when they tell you these things, then they now want you to get married, have a child here. Even if you are not able to come back, at least you know you've gotten something, you know, down home. You know, that is usually the orientation you get. Oh, really? What is the essence of marrying her if she's if she's not pregnant? Oh, it doesn't make sense again. You get it. If it were to be that maybe he got the girl pregnant, then they might just have to do something, pay dowry and all that. But in the absence of that, there's no need for the rush for wedding, for marriage when you haven't. And by the time you come back, that girl may not even be right for you again. You might not like her that much. She might be not be too attractive to you again. You know, it happens. You know, say beauty they fed. That is wrong, seriously. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Imagine. Imagine. Somebody even told me that one of my cousins then, Donald, he told me he actually got his papers in UK within 2 years. That he was now wondering why some of our people will be like they've been 10 years in the UK without papers. That he was like, what are these guys doing? Is it that they are not informed on the things to do? And I say maybe information is the bridge. What you know and what you don't know is the difference. Are unlucky. Religious, Abi. Imagine. They wouldn't want to go into a marriage. Oh my goodness. Yes, some people, their religious belief can put them. Okay. Imagine. Yeah. Some people, their orientation, you know. Some people, their orientation, that's their belief system, which is still bound to the same religion. Okay, this thing I was, this lady, her name is Amy America, you know. So she run all this, what is it called? All this matching network. So she will always tell about people's experience in the UK. She said somebody called him, or somebody called her, and was telling her, say, I'm in America, beg. Say, see how the devil just shattered my whole family. She asked her, what's the problem? She was like, that they were married, that she was married with the husband in Nigeria. Then, all of a sudden, and they already had 4 children in Nigeria, you know. So all of it, the devil is bad though. Let me tell you this story. Very funny, but at the same time, the devil is a bad man. Honestly speaking. So he said the woman was like, he said they were already married at home with 4 kids. Then they now wanted to relocate to the UK. You know, she already has 4 kids, which are boys, all boys, you know. So when the issue of UK came up, they said, okay, they can't carry the whole family. That is her and the husband decided to go first, leaving the kids, you know. Then when they now got to the UK, they realized that getting, you know, work permits and all that was a problem. You know, so the jobs they were doing was all this under the table job because they don't have work permits, you know. So they now say one day, friends was like telling her that you have to really get somebody, you know. One day she now discussed that with the husband, that isn't it better maybe she gets a man, maybe the husband now gets a woman, on that kind of arrangement, you know. So now he said, now the husband, that at first the husband said no, that his conscience doesn't accept that, you know. But then they kept on grinding, you know, but the pressure was becoming too much. At a point the husband said, okay, they probably have to go in for this, you know. So now what happened is this. No, they listen. So he said, now at a point, now the husband now also got a woman, you know, a white lady who has papers, a citizen, you know. So she herself got a man to a UK, a British. So, but over the period, the man kept pressuring her to have sex, all those things, and she kept resisting. Yes, she kept resisting. So one day, and then the husband know the man. She herself also know the woman the husband was dating. Yes. So now, see, one day she told the husband that this woman is pregnant. So the husband said, no, it's not possible, this, that. She said, this woman, that she's a woman, I know. She is pregnant. I'm telling you, she's pregnant. you know? So you're like, say waiting. So now the husband now got really annoyed, with the woman in question. So the woman now refused to abort. No, with the side arrangement lady. So he said that the husband wanted the woman to abort the baby. The woman said no, say she's not aborting the baby. That she wants a black boy, because I mean that she wants a black child. So everything kept going, the pressure and all that. Then at a point, she now realized that she's also pregnant. You know, she was like, "What the hell? What the hell?" So now, she couldn't do anything. She told the husband. Okay, no, she didn't tell the husband, because already she has made the husband believe that she wasn't sleeping with the man. You get? So now everything, she said she was not saying that she doesn't even, and the pregnancy was almost 5 months now, you know, and she doesn't even know what to do. That she already has 4 kids at home, now having a kid here, and the husband also having a kid somewhere, that she doesn't even know how to confront the family back home and all that. So she was just asking that what are they gonna do. She was just asking the public what she should do. That is she going to just, that the only solution she think is just to take her life. People was like, no, you don't have to take your life. She said she doesn't even know how to go meet kinsmen and start explaining. She said she was like, I'm in America. You see how the devil just entered my family and just destroyed everything with you. Honestly speaking, very pathetic. Imagine. Okay. And the guy, yes, that's another problem. When people try to make it a secret thing, the best thing is, if you want to do it from the onset, make it an arrangee, so that this person will understand that it's an arrangee. And they have to know, yes, they have to know your husband, they have to know your partner. You get? Yeah. But these people made it as though they don't know, they don't have anybody, so that is why the devil decided to destroy them anyway. Yes, actually. But they said such arrangement is even a serious crime, actually. But you have to really do it codedly. Yeah, yeah, that's the issue. Yeah. Okay. He was actually the one in the whole picture, making the whole arrangement. Okay, that's a different. It's a different thing. It's better planned. It's better planned. Yeah, yeah. 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 What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. 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 Mm. Imagine. UK is quite simple. Yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah, that's another thing. Being in the right circle is the right thing. You're correct. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but that is the right thing now because if you go in immediately and start carrying homework responsibilities, it usually will find a way to break you. It will usually will find a way to slow down your pace. It will weigh you down. You're correct. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah. 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 Imagine. He has money. Yeah. Yeah. If they do it, all these people from Arab world will fill the whole country and take over their businesses there. Because they have money to buy the business. Just name the amount. Yeah. 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 Imagine. Kinda. Kinda. I think I'm done on this account. We have 1667 now. So 167. So we made $160. So 166. I don't know, if you want to withdraw, you withdraw. Is your money. You know what I mean? You say you need 1K, right? I withdraw now if you want, or you don't want it now. No problem. It's up to you. Whichever way. Tomorrow is Saturday, right? My trading depends on how the market is. Usually on weekends, Before I trade, I will see how the market is now. So, if you trade tomorrow and trade on Sunday, the money should hit 2,000. You get? It should hit to 2,000. Well, tomorrow we see how tomorrow is anyway. It's gonna be. Tomorrow is Saturday. No problem. Take care. Alright. You're welcome. Good night. Alright, trade regular about man. Alright, I'm stopping here. Tomorrow I go again. Tomorrow I go again. Look at 32 views.